All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It is video number 5, guys, of my YouTube chefs, and I am coming in with some nice smothered cube steak right here, guys. I've been watching my guy G Rich do his thing over there on his channel, and one of his best dishes is this nice smothered cube steak. So we're gonna jump into this video, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I get it done. All right, guys, so here's everything I'm gonna be using. For this recipe, I have me some cube steak right here that I already have washed and cleaned up. And all I'm going to be doing is just seasoning this up with some seasoning salt, onion powder, and black pepper. Then I'm going to be using 1 medium yellow onion and a little kitchen bouquet for my gravy. All right, guys, so we are going to season this meat up right here. You could use any seasoning that you would like. I just kind of keep it simple with my seasonings. I'm going to use just some black pepper. All right, then I'm going to come in and I'm going to put some onion powder on here. All right, and once I get that onion powder, then I'm just going to add me just some seasoning salt on here. Normally I would use just regular white table salt, but I'm going to add just a little more flavor to it with the seasoning salt. So I'll just kind of rearrange these right here, and then I'll go ahead and season the other side. These will get ready. I'm going to just dredge it in flour first, and then I'll put it inside of my oil. And I'm just going to brown them off on each side, and these will be ready to go in the oven. All right, so getting the last of my seasoning on right here. And then I'm going to just add this to my Ziploc bag. I have some all-purpose flour inside of this bag. Guys, I love my Ziploc bags to do my dredging in because flour is just so messy to me. I hate working with flour. So I always just put it inside of a Ziploc bag and just get it coated with flour. And once I get that coated with flour, we're going to just brown this off. I got my cast iron skillet right here. And I need to do some work to my cast iron, guys, because I just left it sitting in water one time, and that's an absolute no-no. So I'm definitely going to have to do something to clean my skillet back up again, get it back looking brand new. But I'm just going to get some of these down inside of here. I don't want to crowd this. I want this to really get a nice brown crust on it. So I'm going to add one more inside of here, and then I'm going to let it go for about 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, guys, it is time to turn these over now. Just want to get a little color on them. Let that flour set a little bit. See, it's starting to get a nice golden brown color. That is exactly what you want on these. And we're going to let it go on the other side for about 4 or 5 minutes. And then I'm going to take this out and put it in my second batch. And then I'll make my gravy. Alrighty, guys, so it is time to take these out. Let's go ahead and get these set aside. And then we could put in our second batch. Now you're going to see me kind of scrape up what's left down here. And I'm doing that because by the time I brown off my second batch, I don't want those parts to be burnt. So I'm going to go ahead and just scrape those parts out, but they are definitely going back inside of here. All right, so once I get those little bits scraped up, then I'm going to come in and add my second set inside of here, get these browned off, and then we'll move on to making my gravy. Okay, I am back, and my second set is coming out of here now. You can see how they remove from the pan nicely, nothing sticking or anything. That's why I took those first set of bits out, and you can look and see nothing is burnt or anything like that. So now I'm just going to come in and add my onions to this. And what's left in this pan is nothing but flavor, guys. We're going to just add our onions on top of that, get these sweated down a little bit. All right, so I'll get these cooking a little bit, and when I come back, I'll add my flour to this, get my gravy ready, and then this is going to be ready to go in the oven. All right, so let's make this gravy right here, right quick. Not going to be using any dirty flour today. This is nice, clean flour. And I'm going to be adding about 3 tablespoons in here total. And I'm just going to get that mixed in with our onions and our oil right here. Just cooking off that raw flour taste. It's just going to cook long enough to remove that taste anyway, but just want to cook that a little while. Then I'm going to come in and add some water inside of here. This is 2 cups of water. You could definitely use beef broth if you would like. Alright, so we just get that water mixed in inside of here, and then we're going to just pull up all of those bits from the bottom of this pan, and all of that nice flavor from browning off our cube steak. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to add another cup of water inside of here. Alright, so that's 3 cups of water that I added. Okay, so now let's season it up a little bit, just with some black pepper and my onion powder. Guys know I love my onion powder. I go through onion powder like crazy, guys. But I don't like the really big one that you could get from like Sam's Club, because I just think that it's too fine for me. I don't like how fine it is. It's more like the consistency of flour or whatnot, and I don't really care for that one. What I just added was some chicken bouillon powder. So we'll get that mixed in. Then I'm going to come and add a little color to my gravy with some kitchen bouquet. Alright, and that wasn't brown enough for me, so I'll come back and add just a little bit more. That's going to give this gravy just a nice brown color. Alright, so once I get it like that, then I'm going to come back, add my cube steaks back down inside of here. You can see that my gravy is already coming back to a boil. Alright, so we're just going to get all of this back inside of here. And then this is going to be ready to go in the oven on 350. I put it on 350 and I checked it after 1 hour. And after 1 hour, it still wasn't as tender as I wanted it to be. So I let it go for another 30 minutes. So that's an hour and 30 minutes on 350. Alright, so we got all of this added back inside of here. Then we want to get the rest of those drippings that I scraped up. Get all of that back inside of there. Alright, and what I'm going to do is come in and I'm going to add just a little bit more water inside of here. All right, so that's about 3.5 cups of water. This is going to go in the oven. All right, guys, cube steaks are done. They are out of the oven. And these are looking absolutely wonderful. Got that nice gravy on it, nice tender onions. Just coming in with my fork right here and just kind of moving these around, making sure nothing is stuck at the bottom here. And this looks absolutely wonderful. Let's come in with my spoon and just check this gravy. Got a nice gravy to it. Man, that's going to be good. As G. Rich would say, stick with your boy. All right, guys, I'm going to take my thumbnails and then we're going to give this a taste test. All right, guys, coming in with a quick taste test. This is my nice smothered cube steak, G. Rich style. We're going to give this a nice taste test here, see what we got. That's spoon tender. Get some of that rice. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Made me do a little dance. That's so tender, so perfectly seasoned. Mm. That's definitely the way to go right there, guys. Nice cube steak, seasoned, floured, seared off, then in the oven for an hour and a half. So good. Alrighty, guys, I'm going in. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, guys, this is an absolutely banging recipe right here from G. Rich. You guys should definitely know G. Rich. If you don't, please check the description of this video for a link to his page. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. And subscribe to my channel if you are new. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget the hashtag, guys. Pray for love and peace.